2 weeks ago, my dad abruptly lost vision in his right eye. He attempted to get medical intervention, but he was sent home and told to come back the next day for an appointment. At the eye doctor the following day, my dad was informed his retina in his eye had detached. He needed surgery. My dad traveled over an hour away to visit an eye surgeon. Since the macula on the retina was detached, the surgery was not considered an emergency. My dad was sent home and told surgery would be set up sometime in the next few months. Recently, my dad received a phone call asking him to come into the eye surgeon's office by 2 p.m. to sign paperwork to have eye surgery. The surgeon's office is about an hour and a half away. This gave my dad only about 2 hours to get to the clinic. My dad did his best, but he got the instructions messed up. He was directed to go to the clinic first and then to the eye surgery center. However, my dad went to the surgery center first and then the clinic. This was an incredible blessing. The surgery center closed at 2 p.m. Since my dad went to the surgery center first, he arrived right before they closed. He was able to get all the paperwork signed. It was after 2 p.m. by the time my dad got to the surgeon's office. Questions were asked if this meant my dad would have surgery soon. We were not given a definitive answer. My dad was given prescriptions to get eye drops to use after he had surgery. The prescriptions were sent to the pharmacy. My dad looked online to find out when his medicine would be ready for pickup. There was a note the drugs were out of stock. The pharmacy had to place an order to get the medicine from the company's warehouse. The prescriptions would be ready for pickup in a few days. In the evening, my dad had a runny nose. The next day, my dad received a phone call. It was the eye surgeon's office. My dad's surgery was slated for the following day. The clinic wanted to know if the eye drops were obtained from the pharmacy. My dad said no. They were out of stock. My dad was given the details for the surgery, but he needed to have the medicine in his hands before having the procedure. If he could not get the eye drops, he could not have surgery. My dad contacted the drugstore. Praise God, the medicine had arrived and was ready for pickup. My dad traveled to the pharmacy and got the medicine. One more hurdle was cleared. During the day, my dad kept getting sicker and sicker. He was blowing his nose several times an hour. He started frequently coughing. My heart sank. I knew my dad was coming down with a cold. If my dad was sick, his surgery would probably get canceled. I could not bear to think of having to postpone this surgery. Time is of the essence. This surgery needed to happen. The longer we waited, the less likely my dad's vision would be restored. I began fervently praying for my dad to recover and for the surgery not to be canceled. When I went to sleep, I frequently woke up during the night. Every time I was aroused from sleep, I prayed for the surgery. The next morning, my parents left very early to make the long drive to the eye surgery center. I prayed over and over again for their safe passage. Despite my dad being sick, the surgeon allowed my dad to have the eye surgery. I cannot tell you how overjoyed I was for this incredible kindness. My dad's surgery happened without any complications. After the operation, my dad came home. He was in a tremendous amount of pain and was very ill from having a cold. I did my best to help him. The biggest obstacle was making my dad lay with his head down to allow the eye to heal. So far, this has been an impossible feat. Now, we wait. We wait for my dad's eye to heal. We wait to find out if any vision will return to his eye. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to pray for my dad's eye and for his vision to be restored. Also, pray for my mom. She has to shuttle my dad to eye appointments and has to manage her own medical needs in addition to caring for me. There are a lot of responsibilities being placed on her. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.